The black cats got Dave N. The white cats, they got Doug. The Google search engine has...
Yeah.
Like Facebook ads work, but Twitter ads do not work. That's
Let's talk
my
about
personal
Facebook ads.
experience. Let's do it.
All right. You know what was interesting? I was in another city in the U.S. visiting a major company, major brand, and I was blown away by the fact that they said that 75% of their traffic came from social. You know what brand I'm referring to, but right? All right, but don't say it.
I'm not.
And 75% of their traffic came from social, which was amazing because, how do I say, this is a very huge brand that I know in the past traditionally relied upon the vast majority of their traffic being Google organic traffic. It wasn't branded traffic. There was no retail thing. It was all search traffic. You know, they ranked incredibly good for Google for billions of phrases, quite about literally. And I was blown away by the fact that today 75% of their traffic was coming from social. I think most of it was Facebook, but that blew my mind. They are doing some Facebook ads as well. I see them all the time in my Facebook feeds. They write really interesting stuff that, it's like 7 most amazing things that you never knew you didn't know or something. Number 6 is the most amazing thing. Oh, what is it? And I click on it and it's like, all right, I click on the mobile thing and it brings me to a page. On the page it says like one little paragraph and then click here to see the 7 things. And it's the click here is like right above or right below the ad button, the Google ad. So it's like, I click on next. All right, number 1, blah, 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 blah. And then it's like you kind of scroll down. And sometimes as you're scrolling down to get to the button to get to page 2, you accidentally click on the green button that's an ad as well. Or you scroll down and you think you're clicking on the next page, but it's really that green Google ad button again. Google, you're evil. You're evil on mobile. I'll tell you, you're evil on mobile. Because you put those freaking ads with the green buttons just like everyone else. In any case, where was I? All right, so you click on next, and you're getting all those page views, and you're getting all the missed clicks, and this company is still making oodles and oodles of hundreds of millions of dollars on a lot of it is missed clicks. I guess we also get into another topic. We can talk about clicks a little bit later, but social, Facebook ads. The company's spending a lot of money on Facebook ads, but they're making a lot because people are doing the missed clicks. You got 23 reasons why. Reason 1 next, reason 2 next.
That's a very interesting topic out there. Facebook ads are much cheaper than Google ads. So you can buy Facebook ads and then monetize your site with Google ads.
Wait. Whoa! That's a little bit of arbitrage then. So
you can get traffic through Facebook
So you buy traffic on Facebook, and let's say you get it at 25 cents, and then you put ads on your site for mesothelioma or something, and you get bigger clicks. A search arbitrage.
Because Google ads are much more expensive. I've never tried that, but it just occurred to me when you were describing that.
It is. It's arbitrage. Interesting. What cheap Facebook ads can I buy?
But they're pretty cheap. Cheap. As compared to Google ads.
Made for Facebook sites.
You can get some traffic through like spending $25 a month on Facebook ads.
You do. That's the amazing thing is like
our
social team will tell me like we spent like $25 or $50 a month and got all these results. And I'm always like, wow, like you're hardly spending anything.
Probably not converting that well as Google because it's contextual. It's like
unless you're making your money off of paid ads,
unless you monetize it with Google ads, which is like Facebook ads are more for lead generation or for converting that traffic into ad clicks or something. Usually it's not direct conversions. That's what I've been seeing.
Gotcha. How do you measure your ROI on that? Is that pretty much through analytics, through Google Analytics and hooking up the knowing that traffic's coming from Facebook? I guess you can set that in with your conversion
area.
Yeah.
But you can have several goals in Google Analytics, and if we have one of them is completing the form, like subscribing to a newsletter, for example, that one should work better on Facebook than just whatever you're selling. Because I mean, if you're on Facebook, probably you're not there to buy something.
No.
Yeah. So that's why it's not about direct conversions. So whenever you advertise on Facebook, think about leads, getting people on your site, but not selling them outright.
Question for you. It was about a week ago. I was on Facebook and I saw an ad for one of our clients. I know that I had been on their site, probably that day or the previous day, but I didn't realize that Facebook kind of had a retargeting based on that. That was the only thing I could think of is like, well, I've been on the site and somehow Facebook knows I've been on the site and they're feeding me their ads.
Yes, if you install Facebook code on your site.
Facebook code.
Yes, and you visit that site. If someone visits that site, Facebook knows.
What's this Facebook code?
Retargeting, whatever.
So
Take it when you choose.
There's a Facebook retargeting code I can
Yes.
put on my site.
Yes, you can do that, and anyone who visits your site gets back to Facebook. They will see your ad, which is freaking me
I wonder
out.
how many people are not using that.
Whenever I buy anything anywhere, I go back to Facebook. All I see is the ads of that freaking product I just bought. Which is always so annoying. Like, I already bought that, don't show me it again. So there should be some improvement to that. But
They may know you've looked at it, but they don't have that final step to know
probably,
that you bought it.
yeah, probably, because
Didn't they used to have X's, but I think they went away, like, on the ads. Can't you, like, X out an ad to not see it again on Facebook?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
You can still do
But
that.
on mobile, it's hard.
Yeah, it's always like find that little thing.
Yeah. Wasn't there news with Facebook today, actually? Oh, Facebook authorship.
Facebook authorship.
Facebook authorship. So, and correct me if I'm wrong, the example of this is if I go on my Facebook and I say, check out this really cool blog post that I read. It's over on viralcontentbuzz.com/blog/really cool blog post. And when I post that in Facebook now, it's now also showing, like shows the little snippet or whatever, the title and there in Facebook, and then underneath it's showing the name and the name of the author of who wrote it, and that links to the author's page.
To the author's Facebook page.
And that code is you have to put code on your page for that to happen.
Yeah, Facebook Open Graph.
Facebook Open Graph.
Which is a shame. I mean, all those platforms should support all the code that's already existing. Like Pinterest, for example, they support Schema, Open Graph, Twitter cards, anything you have. They support it, which is a fine thing. But anyways, that's off topic. Yeah.
Maybe it's kind of good because if less people are implementing it, it's more valuable to those that are.
Yeah, but again, that's screwing their data because in a sense, they are building links to Facebook with that program because you now have to link your article to your Facebook account to be there. So it's kind of link building. Facebook's link building.
Yeah, well.
But it's fine because you're building links to your profile, not Facebook homepage.
Yeah. So there's a couple ways to have that happen. I think in Yoast SEO, WordPress plugin.
No, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. The authorship thing. I hope that they will be able to make it. To take it off where Google dropped it. I hear there were rumors that Facebook is launching their own at some time in the future. Probably not this year or next year, but they are preparing to launch their own search engine. That would be awesome.
Yeah. Very interesting. Very interesting. Why don't they just buy... Well, they can't buy Bing. Could they buy Bing?
I think they used to be powered by Bing, the web search tab, but now they dropped it, right? Or I forgot something. I think
I
they.
never use Facebook search.
Me neither. That's why I
If
don't
they
know.
had like a big button for web search, think of how much traffic they'd get just right off the bat. Like, imagine on all of your pages, like search the web. Oh my
or
god.
just you don't know this term.
Well, them and Apple.
Search it.
I guess is Apple building a search engine? There's rumors now that
Yeah,
Apple's got a bot now.
Apple is going
Apple
to
bot or something that's
yeah.
crawling the web. So Apple could have a search engine.
Facebook is already having so much information because everyone is having their
Wow,
widgets.
that would be actually a
and
game
pixels.
changer. That's really
So
the only
they
one that
have
could take
lots
on
of-
Google.
They have
And they
lots
could.
of. I'm hoping.
They
I'm
got the
so
technology.
hopeful.
They
We
got the
need-
knowledge.
we
They
need
know more
competitors.
about you than Google does. And in theory, the more you know about someone, the better search results you should be able to
They
give.
know so much about people,
They know everything.
and they know about websites because of all those pixels and widgets that people follow me, like me, and stuff. Like any website you go, at least they have the Facebook button there. So
We should have a meeting with Mark, you and me, and just tell him he needs to have a search engine like ASAP. Oh my god! What? It'd be great if they could get Bing, because Bing uses a lot of those social signals in their algorithm, and they show a lot of social
interactions
results.
and stuff.
Yeah. And speaking of search engines, we saw what Yahoo's testing Google paid ad results.
yes.
I don't have a whole lot to say about it because I didn't read a whole lot about it. It seems more paid stuff. It's not organic.
It seems like they are currently using both,
Both.
but they're switching between the two, maybe experimenting which one will work better.
So, Aaron Wall did an interesting post over on SEO Book, and there's a good thread going on Webmaster World as well. And so, go back way back in time with history. We'll go way back. Years ago, Yahoo was a directory. It was the big search engine. Go way back in time. There was it Yahoo and MSN, which is now Bing, and then a whole bunch of other ones. But Yahoo and MSN were the biggest ones. We're going back to 2001, maybe 2000, and then Yahoo made a deal, and if you ran a search on Yahoo, they would give you the results from their directory, from the Yahoo directory. So it'd give you results that look like search results back, but there'd be stuff that was pulled from the directory. And then Yahoo did a deal with Google where if you ran a search for car insurance on Yahoo, they would show, here's 10 results from the directory, and here's a whole bunch of results from Google. And we used to find results where there were no Google or Yahoo directory results for, and we'd submit knowing that those phrases were going to show up, and we'd always be number one in Yahoo because we'd submit stuff with that stuff in the description. But it's another story. So Yahoo kind of switched to Google for a bit, then they dropped the directory and I think went straight to Google. Then they bought Inktomi, or they started using Inktomi first, and then I think later they bought them. They had an MSN deal, I guess, for a bit. Now they're for the past several years now, it's been a deal with Bing. So Yahoo and Bing were showing the same results, and now it seems like as of a week or so ago, there's been some tests spotted out there where if you search Yahoo, you're getting results from Google, which hasn't been that way in years. It's always been Yahoo and Bing. Yahoo and Bing being almost the same results, whether you went to the Yahoo search engine or the Bing search engine, and 95% the same results. But suddenly people are seeing different searches that look like, gee, these look just like Google results. Facebook would be a weird one, though, because they've always been so negative on companies. Not negative on companies, but there's not a lot of room on Facebook for company promotions, I guess is one way to put it. Anne?
Yeah.
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 They're not fans of companies.
But they live off because of companies.
That's where they make their money, though.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You got to be nice to where your bread is buttered.
But they keep limiting. The problem is that companies now have bad time at Google, so they go to Facebook to pay for ads, for example. And Facebook is going hard on them as well, limiting their organic visibility. So now if your page, for example, on Facebook, there is no way if you just share something on Facebook, you get 1 or 2 likes and that's it organically. You have to pay for visibility there.
Is it once you pay, you gotta always pay, or?
No, you if you're a business, if you're a business page, you just have to pay. Otherwise, no one will see in the feeds. No one will see your result. Like even if I just go through my Facebook feed, all my friends, I can see them, but I will not see an update from business page ever unless that's sponsored.
So how important is like a spokesman for someone on Facebook? Like, what if you have Bob Smith or the CEO, and if the CEO, well, you can only get 5,000 followers, and then after that they're fans? How does that work?
Yeah, you can have 5,000 friends. After that, you cannot reciprocate, so they will be added to your followers.
Gotcha. And if you're someone with a big following, that you're going to get way more exposure with that than you will under a company brand account on Facebook if you're for free, I should say, right? It's interesting. So
yeah, but the other thing is that I've seen people, Facebook sends some kind of messages. So if you share your business stuff from your personal profile, like offers from your company, coupons or anything, Facebook will politely assume that you probably should switch your personal profile to a company page.
Oh.
Yeah, so you cannot go, like, you cannot talk business from your personal profile on Facebook.
Kind of what I've noticed. Like when I this morning we did the employees of the Award of Excellence for the quarter or whatever, and I know that anything that we put up on the company Facebook, there's not going to be a whole lot of interaction with it. But I throw it on my Facebook, and I'm going to get 50 times more interaction.
Yes,
which sucks. I got to pick up in a sense. So I look at it now on the company
we have
Facebook.
thousands of followers, fans.
I don't know, 20,000 followers or
maybe
something
more,
like
40,000, and you can.
And I've got 3,000, and I get more engagement on my personal one. So I've kind of had to pick up. I do a lot more company stuff now because I know that people are going to see it.
And another thing, I've noticed that a lot. If you upload a picture or video to your personal profile, you'll have like 20 comments and 50 likes. But if you share your URL, no one will see it.
Yes.
I've seen that too. They don't want people to go off Facebook.
Yeah, I think even with like videos, if you link to something on YouTube, it doesn't get shown as much as if you upload it to Facebook.
Yeah, you need to upload your content there. Because on any external references get so little visibility. Like my links, if I share a link, they can get like 1 or 2 likes, and that's it. But if I upload a photo or just even make an update without URL photo, just say something, I will get like 35 likes and dozens of comments.
Yeah, I wonder if we should just, like, instead of citing a link, we should just copy the whole page and put it in the comments.
Yeah,
I wonder how Facebook likes huge long comments of like, I'm just going to post a whole article in my comments instead of linking to it.
If it's public, that would be duplicate content.
Yeah. Well, it's Facebook though. It's not Google.
Yeah, but Google does index Facebook if that's public, if that's shot in public.
Correct.
So you can.
What do you think? Should if you have a company profile, should it be public or private, or what's the thoughts on that? Like, let's say for me, I'm kind of one of the company spokesmen, and you're also a company spokesman for several companies. My profile then should be, because I guess part of what I'm getting at here is authors are important to a business as well. It's hard to be, or I should say, there's a lot of advantages to having social accounts for a particular person of a company. Like, I don't know if you're JCPenney or Macy's or something. Like, I don't know who the spokesman is, but they should have someone like, Macy's Bob or John JCPenney, or they should have like a name and a face, and that person should be writing stuff under that name and have the Facebook page and have the Twitter account and have a Google Plus account, and I feel that that's pretty important. What's your thoughts on that?
Absolutely. I think that on social media you connect to people more likely than you connect to companies.
Yeah,
And
we were talking the other day, like, who
Yeah.
wants to follow a brand on
Yeah.
Twitter? Like, the second you see, like, a logo on Twitter, like, you're not even thinking about it. It's like, I'm looking for someone's face. And are you going to friend someone on Facebook that's like, whenever I see, like, AOL, I always see on Facebook, like, here's people that we suggest for you. And it's like, it's always, like, companies and stuff. And it's like, no, why would I ever want to follow a company?
Yeah, and
rarely.
even like you trust people, you talk to people,
Yeah.
and like even if you want like influencers to write something good about your company, if you ask as a company, probably they will assume that's an advertisement or something. But if you talk to them as a person who previously interacted with them, that would be a completely different thing. So yeah, absolutely. I think that everyone should have representatives on social media, like spokesmen or women.
Yeah.